What's up guys, XP here, and today I have the Deredeo Dreadnought Boreas configuration for Horus Heresy, but in my case I'm going to use this guy as a ballistas in 40k. So yeah, let's take a look around the box first. Here it is, the Legionnaires Astartes Deredeo Dreadnought Boreas configuration. There is the Anvilus configuration, which is the plasma and the missile launcher rocket. Missile rocket launcher thingy. But yeah, the rear you have Legionnaires Stories Transfer, Fist, and Sons of Horus. This guy is on an 80mm base, same as the Leviathan, but the Redemptor frame, like Redemptor, Brutalis, Ballistas, are all on 90s. So I have bought myself one of these off of Amazon for like $5 maybe. But yeah, it is an acrylic little disc, 90mm, sand it down, pop it on with some blue tack. But yeah, no 3D printer for me just yet. You have the Arachnus Heavy Last Cannon Barry, which I'm going to use as the last cannon, and the Volkite Falconet, not going to use that, but we'll take a look around if there's opportunities for monetization. Here it is, the Deredeo Dreadnought with Boreas Air Defense Missile and Volkite Falconet. Looking very cool right there. And wishes was the missile, which would be more fitting for ballistas. But yeah, let's crack open the box. I'm going to show you guys the frame first, sprue, and then we'll take a look at the completed minis after. But yeah, taking it out. This guy's did cost quite a bit. I paid retail for it, so just check out the price on the GDub website. But yeah, is that everything? That is everything. First up, 80mm base. You'll see, just gonna stick it down with some blue tack. I might play Horus Heresy, but let's give us the option to do that. Here it is, the transfer sheet for Fist and Son of Horus. 40k player, Son of Horus, Fist, help yourself out. The instruction in black and white, nothing too crazy. You have a bit of opposing opportunities for the feet right there, as you can see. Legs, free degree of movement, got the ankles, hip, and knees. You have the center option. You have like clear or a little bit of filigree right there. No lesion though, because you have your politician on your crotch. But yeah, for the torso you have a bit of option, whether it's like clean plain with the eagle wings, or some trims right there. Here is the chest guns. You have either heavy flamers or heavy bolters. And then you work on the missiles, looking pretty easily magnetizable, I think. And then you work on the Volkite and the last cannon. But yeah, that's about it. You do have slot for magnets right there, so I think you can do it pretty easily. I might swap out the head for some custom heads, but yeah, I did print off like a whole bunch of bits for them. But yeah, you have like 4 sprues, 4 like medium-sized sprues, so like 2 big ones. Here is the last cannon and the missile, looking pretty cool. The thing right there do have space for the magnets, so I think it's pretty easy for magnets as well as there as well. I don't know what size it is right now, but I would say it's about 3mm by 1mm, I think, maybe 4, but we'll check up on that when I build them. The other side, nothing too remarkable. Here would be the torso, feet, and hips, a bit of legs as well. You can see right there the what you call them, eagle. I don't know which one to use. Probably gonna go for the plain one or trims. But yeah, that is the torso, it does look like a Dorito or like a boat. But yeah, that here is the Volkite frame right there. I don't know, maybe I will magnetize it, who knows, or paint this as the like with the blue or green plasma, so maybe a redemptor. And the last frame is for the rest of the body itself. But yeah, that's it, and let's take a look at the model built. And here it is, all built. There was a bit of a gap, as you can see. I filled those in with some plastic putty, and yeah, aside from that, it's weirdly gappy, like the little seam lines on the feet, both of the feet actually, the back as well, so you're gonna clean that up, and a little bit on the rear exhaust as well. The gun, they were like rounded, so it's a bit easier to, you know, do a bit of plastic glue and then sand them down. I haven't like glued on some of the parts yet for easier painting with sub-assemblies, but yeah, I have switched out the like default head for a hooded 3D printed head as well. So yeah, repose him a little bit, make him a little bit taller, I don't know, but I am gonna be putting him on a little base as well, a little base like just with some blue tack, so that doesn't matter. The missile launcher right there, the Boreas air defense, is removable. My magnets haven't arrived yet, so I'm just gonna leave them off for now. Probably wait till they arrive and then do the paint thing afterwards. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave these for separate. As you can see right now, they are like just with some tack. Just to take one off, to show you guys, it came together pretty good. Nothing much in terms of seam lines, just a little bit there on the harness clamp thing, but yeah, aside from that, nothing too major. You can pose it a little bit when you like building it, so you can have it like up a little bit at an angle or just straight forward like so. So that is the missile launcher, and for the Dreadnought itself, I have it with the Arachnid's heavy last cannon. So yeah, you can take these off carefully. There is like 3 mil by 1 mil magnet slot right there for the energy pack and the hard point on the Dreadnought itself. They do have a little bit of a slot right there in the like shoulder mount joint, shoulder hard points, but they are a little bit shallow. I think those are like 3 by 0.5 mil. But for the gun itself, as you can see, they just hold together with this here cables get up. But yeah, 3 by 1 mil magnets well right there and in there as well, so you can like have them magnetized, but it is pretty tight with just friction alone. So I don't know whether or not I'll put magnets in there, because well, you can get more magnets for the like shoulder for the Dreadnought itself. But most of these assembly came together pretty well. I'm not so sure about the little cable here. It's just some plastic glue. Whether they'll hold or not, it's just break when I take them off like nonchalantly. But yeah, that is the Arachnid's heavy last cannon. The as you can see, putting back on pretty easy. The rear is not hold on very securely. They just like sitting there because the shoulder mount is pretty tight, but you can't really like pose the gun because the hard point of the cables are like really only have one way going together, so otherwise you have to make your own cables out of like a guitar string or something, or leave them off. But yeah, you can only do it like basically like this. You can angle it a little slightly, but it doesn't really have much room for movement with the cables. I had purchased little leg up a little bit, that is this random light radar doors. I don't know what I'm gonna paint it in, probably Night Lords. But yeah, here he
is looking pretty cool. The head is just a little more similar. I don't know whether or not to keep that or switch out for some other one, but just keep that one right there. As for comparison, I should put the missile back on so get a bit more realistic look. Here he is with a contemptor. It's pretty much the same height as you can see, but with the missile launcher on is quite a bit taller, but it's just a wider contemptor. The base is 80 and the contemptor is 60. But for the main attraction, what it's gonna be for my 40k army, the Deredeo Dreadnought, they are pretty good standing next to each other. It is a little bit shorter, but the missile gonna make up for that. So yeah, pretty much about the same gun, the same like general loadout, so you wouldn't mistake it for anything else if I'm using it in 40k. No Volkite though, because I'm not gonna paint Volkite. I'm not gonna use it. It is a gun platform from what I know. From what I know in 30k, you're just gonna have him as a long range gun platform, gunboat. But yeah, here it is with a little acrylic disc, 90 mil, so I can simply play him in 40k. Just gonna do some magnets on that for the hold later, but with the little base on, it should be a bit taller. It's just a teeny tiny bit, but yeah, pretty much close enough, I guess. Shouldn't be much of a problem. But yeah, that's it for this little quick preview, and the next video on this guy should be coming pretty soon. I am gonna paint him immediately after this, so yeah, stay tuned for that. Like, comment, subscribe what you guys think about the Deredeo Dreadnought and its weird triangle boat like body. Have a nice day and goodbye.